Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me once again for another talk where we on this channel chop it up with life conversations about just everything. We talk about everything. So thank you once again for joining me on today's topic. We are going to be talking about what's holding you back in your life and the things that you want to do, like what's holding you back from your dreams and your goals. And so before we get into this topic, let's look at my sponsor, which is my book, my brand new book, The Hush Language Mental Health Journal Youth Edition. This bad baby right here. Okay, use the link down below. Go ahead and check me out. The Hush Language Mental Health Journal Youth Edition. The link will be down below in the description box, and link that's a comment. Use code YAY10, that's YAY10 on my website to get 10% off of your purchase. Now let's jump into the topic of this video today. So, what is holding you back from the things that you want to do in your life? Like what is it? What's holding you back, sis? What's holding you back? Toy, what is holding you back, mama? I like all my topics. I really ponder on it and really consider what it is that, how it's affecting me, the topic at hand, and how can I address it in the video. And so, for me, I think the main things that have been holding me back is dealing with a lot of those struggles from the past, dealing with a lot of those traumatic experiences from the past, and really just taking time out to focus on toy. Um, Growing up, I was always a people pleaser. I was always one that was there for everybody else. And I didn't understand the concept of knowing how to be there for myself. And so, yes, in the process of me growing and learning, I really had to take control, take the steering wheel. I mean, God has a steering wheel, but you know what I'm saying in the context of this video. Take the steering wheel back to my own life and become the passenger while God is the driver, and I really had to learn how to do that. But I think for me, just really figuring out what I want to do, really defining what I want to do, and looking at those things that are negative in my life, whether it's friendships, relationships, family members, it doesn't matter what it is, things, clutter in my home, looking at that, and I'm currently going through this part of this process right now, looking at things in my space, my current space, my home, and getting rid of stuff and letting the dead weight go. And I think that that will free up a lot of those struggles that I deal with, a lot of me feeling like I'm being held back because I'm not. And so I think the number one tip that you can really look at when it comes to yourself in trying to figure out what's holding you back is understanding, number one, that you're not being held back in a sense that you may think you're being held back, because all it may take is for you to step back, reassess your life, reassess the current situation, reassess the problem at hand, reassess the people and the relationships and the friendships in your life, and let it go. Sometimes it just takes that to really zone in on what you need to do. And then number two, really defining who you are, defining what you want to do and what you want to be in your life, and really just getting spearheaded about it and saying, okay, I'm zoning in to me. What is it that I want? And I'm going to talk about this in another video, but I think it's very imperative on your life's journey. Right now, I'm in a life transition, and I think that we can go through multiple life transitions throughout our lifespan, our individual lifespans. But this current life transition that I'm in is rather interesting, to say the least. It's really, really interesting because I know that people in my age group, um, are experiencing different things. Whereas I'm in a different type of transitional period. And again, we can discuss that in another video. But for the sake of this topic, what's holding me back? What's holding you back? I think it's a matter of really focusing in on that question individually and just looking at everything around you, every aspect of your life, looking at um, what really is holding you back, and how can you eliminate that in your life, and not being afraid and overwhelmed in doing it. And it can be challenging. It can be challenging because sometimes you don't want to let things go. You don't want to let people go. You feel like you're supposed to be together forever. But at the end of the day, you can't move ahead and you can't break that barrier in your life if you don't let those people go. Trust me, I've experienced it. It is not easy. And you may have some nights where you cry. You may have those nights where you're frustrated and upset and you're like, you can't believe it, but then after a while it does get a little bit better. And so I just want to encourage you to really focus in on the things that you want and focus in that initial question on what's holding you back, and begin to delve in to how you can make those changes. And pulling on your support group, pulling on those people in your life that really got your back, and really just honing in to you. Hone into you, because you matter and you are the one that's important here. You should matter number one in your life. And I understand if you have children, if you have a spouse, for the most part, your children will come before anybody, even yourself. And I get that, and that's the way that it should be. But after your children, you know, you need to put you first. And that is a beautiful, beautiful learning experience for me. Um, I'm telling you, it has caused a lot of heartache for me to get to this point. But now that I got to this point, you can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I really, really thank you guys for joining me on this video topic discussion today. We have made it under the 10-minute mark, and I'm so, so, so happy about that. I really, really enjoyed chopping it up with you guys over here on my channel with these topics of discussions. I'm telling you, this is something for the books. It's something for the books, because you can go buy my book down on my website. The link will be down below. Use code YAY10. That's yay 10 for 10% off your purchase. Help your girl out. Support your girl. I got many books on my website. I'm working on another one. Support me and get a little dollars off by using that code. Okay? Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this topic of discussion. I have to consider what we're going to talk about on the next video. Leave your comments down below. What do you want to talk about? What is it that's something that is on your heart and your mind, and you just want to chop it up with somebody? Let me know so I can add it to my list and do a video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.